Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
American Gangster. Frank Lucas earns his living as a chauffeur to one of Harlem's leading mobsters. After his boss dies, Frank used his own ingenuity and strict business code to become one of the inner city's most powerful crime bosses. Meanwhile, veteran cop Rachel Roberts senses a change in the mob's power structure and looks for ways to bring his opponent to justice.
Public Enemies. Depression-era bank robber John Dillinger's charm and audacity endear him to much of America's downtrodden public, but he is also a thorn in the side of Edgar Hoover and the Fledgling FBI. Desperate to capture the elusive outlaw, Hoover makes Dillinger his first public enemy #1 and assigns his top agent Melvin Purvis the task of brightening him in dead or alive.
Hit. Master criminal Neil McCauley is trying to control the rogue actions of one of his men, while also planning one last big haste before retiring. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Hanna attempts to track down McCauley as he deals with the chaos in his own life, including the infidelity of his wife and the mental health of his stepdaughter. McCauley and Hanna discover a mutual respect, even as they try to thwart each other's plans.
Legend. Safe house. Once in the chamber. Far with fire. A fireman takes an unexpected course of action when a man whom he has been ordered to testify against, after being held up at a local convenience store, threatens him. Zero Dark 30.
Sinister. True crime writer Ellison Oswald is in a slump. He hasn't had a bestseller in more than 10 years and is becoming increasingly desperate for a hit. So when he discovers the existence of a snuff film showing the death of a family, he vows to solve the mystery. He moves his own family into the victim's home and gets to work. However, when old film footage and other clues hint at the presence of a supernatural force, Ellison learns that living in the house may be fatal. The Grey. Following a grueling 5-week shift at an Alaskan oil refinery, workers led by sharpshooter John Otway are flying home for a much-needed vacation. A brutal storm causes their plane to crash in the frozen wilderness, and only 8 men, including Otway, survive. As they trek southward toward civilization and safety, Otway and his companions must battle mortal injuries, the icy elements, and a pack of hungry wolves.
Tell us in the comments which movies you think should be added to the list and share any other thoughts or suggestions you might have. Thanks and see you soon!